Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
Police constable detained by investigators in Clarendon murder investigation. Clarendon detectives investigating the murder of a man near Longville Park Boulevard in the parish on Wednesday, December 27, have detained a police constable and his girlfriend in connection with the killing. Another individual was also detained alongside the couple. The arrest comes as part of the ongoing probe into the killing of a man identified as Danilo. The police constable is also reportedly under investigation for possible breaches of the Firearms Act. This development is part of the wider investigative process, reflecting the ongoing efforts to thoroughly examine all aspects of the case, the police said in a release on Friday. As the investigation continues, updates will be provided. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is ensuring that all necessary steps are taken to thoroughly investigate this case, involving all relevant parties to ensure a comprehensive examination of the facts. Taxi operator accused of hitting policeman with car charge. The 33-year-old taxi operator who allegedly hit a policeman with a motor car on Knoxford Boulevard in Kingston on November 9 has been charged with attempted murder. He is Peter Johnson of Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. The police say about noon, Johnson was being prosecuted for several traffic offences when he drove a Toyota Probox in the direction of a policeman who was hit by the passenger door of the vehicle. The Corporate Communications Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force says the policeman fired a round on Johnson in defense for his life, and Johnson was hit in the leg. He was taken to hospital where he was treated and released. Johnson was subsequently arrested and charged with attempted murder. He is scheduled to appear before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on February 16, 2024. Police report significant progress in probe of Mandeville Burlum robbery. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey says investigators have made significant progress in their probe into the multi-million-dollar Burlum robbery at the Bank of Nova Scotia on Clarendon Road in Mandeville, Manchester on August 25th. Gunmen carrying high-powered rifles made off with more than $70 million after overwhelming the Burlum guards with their firepower. 5 bystanders were shot in the incident, and one of them later died of his injuries. Speaking with reporters, DCP Bailey said he was pleased as the police are making significant headways in the probe. In short order, he said, a major announcement will be made in relation to the investigation. The driver of the getaway vehicle was captured shortly after the robbery and is before the court. Deportee charged for the case-old murder on arrival in Jamaica. The St. Catherine South Police have arrested a man who they say have been at large for 22 years. He is 47-year-old Anthony Reed, otherwise called Christopher Reed and Christopher Barrett, of Marley Acres, Old Harbour in the parish. Reed was charged on Thursday for the murder of 26-year-old Dinsdale Heslop, otherwise called Prince, of Ambrose Close, Portmore in Portmore. Prince was stabbed and killed at a bar in Northern Parade in Portsmouth on Thursday, December 20, 2001, around 10:30 p.m. Reed allegedly later fled the island to the United States, but on Thursday, December 21, he was deported after serving time in prison in the U.S. Upon being returned to the island, he was taken into custody, interviewed, and charged for the decades-old murder. Crime Officer for the St. Catherine South Division Deputy Superintendent of Police, Jermaine Anglin, has vowed to go after criminals who have been eluding investigators for years. Meanwhile, Commanding Officer for the division, Senior Superintendent of Police Christopher Phillips, had high praises for the diligence and professionalism of the investigators throughout the period. Hanover man facing robbery charges after allegedly hitting man from bicycle and escaping with it. A 32-year-old man has been charged with robbery with violence following an incident in Archwell, Green Island in Hanover on Saturday, December 23rd. He is Lenford Gale, otherwise called Lenny, a labourer of Beach Road, Green Island. Reports from the Lucy police are that about 6 a.m., the complainant was riding his bicycle along the roadway when he saw Gale, who had an ongoing dispute with him. Gale reportedly used a board to hit the complainant several times off his bicycle before escaping on it in the area. A report was made to the police, and Gale was subsequently arrested and charged. A court date for him is being finalized. Not Nice and Bomdon listed as persons of interest in St. Elizabeth Police Division. The St. Elizabeth Police have listed several persons of interest in their division. The following individuals, the police say, are to report to the Black River Criminal Investigations Branch CIB on or before 12 p.m. on Saturday, December 30. They are Romarian Knight, also known as Maro. Davian Brown, otherwise called Bumdon, is a person of interest in the murder of Lennox Leachman, which took place on December 8, 2023 at Union District, Balaclava, St. Elizabeth. A man known only as Not Nice, who frequents area of the speculation, Brompton, Spring Park, and Spanish Town. Detectives have also identified these individuals as persons who may be able to assist them with ongoing investigations in the division. Anyone with information that can assist in locating these individuals is being asked to contact the Black River CIB at 876-965-2232, Crime Stop at 311, the JCF tip line at 811 or the nearest police station. PM announces extension of toll-free period for Maypen to Williamsfield Highway. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced an extension of the toll-free period for the Maypen to Williamsfield leg, Phase 1C of the East-West Highway until March 31, 2024, pointing out that the extension grants the public an additional 3 months of toll-free travel on this new segment of the highway. Holness, in a release on Friday, said the decision is intended to provide more time for ongoing negotiations between Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited and the National Road Operating and Constructing Company Limited. These discussions, the release revealed, will focus on finalizing concession for Phase 1C, from which TJH, the current operator of the Kingston to Maypen segment of the East Western Highway, holds a right of the first refusal, highlighting the significant benefits of the Maypen to Williamsfield Highway, including reduced travel times and lower vehicular wear and tear of motor vehicles. The government says it plans to further extend the highway to surpass Pertwee within the next 5 years, continuing its commitment to improving Jamaica's road infrastructure. In the meantime, the Prime Minister sought to re-emphasize the importance of responsible driving and urge motorists to prioritize safety on the roads. NHT contributors want to be on alert for scams during refund period. The National Housing Trust (NHT) is urging caution against fictitious communication during the period of refund of contributions. The warning comes as the state entity says there is often an increase in fictitious communication purportedly to be from NHT at the start of a new refund period. It is encouraging customers to ignore unsolicited emails and avoid clicking on suspicious links. The refund period for contributions made in 2016 is slated to begin January 1. The NHT says refund applications must be submitted exclusively online through its official website or online portal. Qualified contributors are also being reminded that they may apply for refunds at any time during the year for contributions made in 2016 or earlier. Additionally, the NHT says it will extend the cash refund grant to eligible public service workers for 2024. Existing mortgagors who receive their loan directly from NHT are also being reminded that they will receive their contribution refund as a credit to their mortgage account. The public is being encouraged to report suspicious activities directly through any of the NHT's official channels. Westmoreland residents diligently undertaking dengue fever precautions. Residents of Westmoreland have been demonstrating a strong sense of responsibility in the fight against the spread of dengue fever in the parish. Several persons told reporters that they have been adopting a range of measures to protect themselves and their families from the mosquito-borne illness. These include using repellent and keeping their environment clean to prevent the breeding of mosquito which transmit the virus. Resident Carmen Powell said she has been vigilant in safeguarding her home by practicing proper garbage disposal and wearing long-sleeve clothing, especially at dusk and dawn when mosquitoes are most likely to be active. I have been removing the old tins and punching holes in them. When evening comes, I make sure that the house is closed up. I do the many things I need to do to protect myself, like wear the garments that are supposed to be wear, long sleeve in the night hours, and all of that, she indicated. Paul further informed that she collates information from various sources including media outlets and public health workers she encounters to ensure she stays well informed about the mosquito-borne illness. Another Westmoreland native, Karen Mosey, who is a United States registered nurse, shared that her medical background has served to heighten her awareness of the dangerous nature of dengue fever, especially its impact on blood platelets level. Consequently, She said she'll constantly encourage her family and community members to use repellent and maintain clean environments to eliminate existing and potential mosquito breeding sites. Errol Spence, who resides in Hartford, Connecticut, USA, underscored his commitment to preventing the spread of disease in the community and offering assistance to others. I try personally to prevent myself and family from contracting any form of disease that may come to the community where I am living, and if I go on the street and see that persons need help, I will suggest to the people that they do protect themselves also, he told reporters.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.